Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is there for you. I'm Happy Tact, and we are back in Crooked Crystal, hopefully with better sound balance. And you'll see that I've changed my computer's date setting, because somehow I haven't been able to make Stevie evolve yet. I did a lot of riding around, I got his hair cut a bunch of times, maybe we should do it again. But let's just see if we can get Stevie to love us. He doesn't love us yet. The other thing I did was train up our team a little bit. And then we also have Storm on the team, who is a Seadra now. Was a Horsey, now is a Seadra. We don't have any water Pokemon right now. Like, yes, we have Toto. Don't get me wrong, we have Toto. But Toto doesn't have any water moves. It hasn't learned any water moves aside from Water Gun, so it's a physical attacker, surprising nobody. So yeah, doesn't do that. Its lowest stat is special attack. Now 87 is not the worst, but it is pretty bad. Meanwhile, Storm will eventually evolve into a Kingdra. And I don't know, maybe Toto will fall off entirely because it's really not a great choice for starter in Gen 2. But we do love Toto, and he is great at the things that he does. Our fish-shaped jetpack. Ooh, the Grunt Welcoming Crew. You have a welcoming crew for your secret base? That seems a little nonsensical if you ask me. Trying to remind myself not to speed up. That's all I've been doing in preparation for today. Ow. Hey, Happen Chat. I think it's a silly mechanic that you increase affection by walking around together. If someone made me exercise, it is not likely to increase my affection for them. Ain't that the truth? I guess they had to come up with some way, I suppose. Yeah, I think the affection mechanism, it's like, get a haircut, get a massage, get, level up. I don't think evolve is one of them. And then walking, like, a very specific number of steps. It's like 531 steps or something like that. Like, it's very specific. These all sound like extrovert things. Friendship Mechanic was made by extroverts for extroverts. Using an item on a Pokemon or having them hold an item is a myth. So that's not something that increases affection in this game. There is no Soothe Bell. I was like, oh, I need to go find out where the Soothe Bell is. It wasn't introduced until Gen 3. Ah, that's Signal! Grunt Welcoming Crew number 2! Yeah! How you doing though, Arclight? How's your weekend going? I think the amount of time that I slept, resulting in me getting online later, was to make up for the fact that I really didn't sleep the best. I kind of like the change that they all have this Gyarados. I kind of like this change. I think we're still gonna go with Toto. And that would be why. And that was dumb. That was a misclick. That's what happens when you speed up. We're gonna stay in This usually is not the right move, but we have X Scissor. So I just want to see how much it does. Not that much because of poison typing. Okay. I'd rather die than tell you. Just kidding. The password is, happy sucks. I guess you made an impression at Slowpoke, well. That's mean. What a mean password. Okay. Bob says, gotta give him a friend. Like I always say, everyone needs a friend. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Because I'm taking over your hideout. Okay, weird how easy we roll over, huh? Yeah, kinda. Happy is lame! That's the other password. Hey, don't look at me! I didn't make it up! I'm starting to doubt. So the passwords are happy sucks and happy is lame. We will eventually run into our rival, and our rival is actually a pretty good guy, and his name is Scabs. His name is Scab. Thank you for the follow! We do anonymous follows. We hope to see you more around here. Always appreciate the follows. Happy, it's me, Aiden! Speaking of Aiden, I got a job with Team Rocket! He used to be Elm's aide. And now he's gonna fight me to the death with his 6 Pokemon. Ditto. I guess Elm is the Pokemon breeding professor. More like our 6 Pokemon. Exactly. Blastoise. Hey Joey baby, how you doing? If you'd like to, or I said Joey, it's Joe, isn't it? Please tell me how you'd like me to address you. Happy to change that up. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Storm. Joe's fine. Okay. I think it's because there was a Y there for hey and baby that it made me think that the middle must be Joey. But how are you, Joe? Welcome in. Happens to everyone. Oh boy, Ice Beam. We do have a Squirtle. We did catch a Squirtle. It's just the New Jersey slipping out hap. It's true. Like, actually, probably 1 out of every 5 people. Storm! Girl. Girl, please. It's true. That was probably just the Jersey slipping out, Arclight. Slowpoke and I were talking about that last night because somebody commented on him saying soft, which Slowpoke hasn't lived in Jersey for a really long time, but every now and then when he's just not thinking about it, he'll just say things like that, like twuck and soft. And it makes me happy inside, even though I haven't said things like that since I was in kindergarten. I don't even remember what Pokemon is coming out. What's going on? Oh, I guessed correctly. Most people don't guess my accent as being from New Jersey. It's a very triangulated accent. It's all in the speed and word choice rather than inflection. I don't know what that said either. Electabuzz. Cool, let's dig a hole. The lovely thing about the Midwest is that we have our own things we do, but we're also caught between Canadian and Southern mannerisms. That's true. It's a very interesting dichotomy for the Midwest. One time Arclight asked me for Pick a Voice to do a Midwestern accent, and it was so embarrassing because I'm really terrible at the, you know, stereotypical Midwest accent. I think it was coming out more Irish than anything, and it was just, I think he clipped it. It was just not my day. Not my day. Yes. War Turtle taps. That was one of the greatest days of my life. Oh, the moderate panic. There was definitely some panic. Doing like the Sopranos gangster version of it, like for Rocket Red, I can do that all day. I can do The Godfather. I can do that all day. Ask me to impersonate someone from the Midwest, instant panic. From Michigan, my mom's family's from the South, and my dad's family originated from Quebec. I never had a chance. I've been to Quebec. I enjoyed it. I think I don't remember how old I was, maybe like early teens. We went up there on a trip, and it was really interesting. Very, very interesting place to go. I enjoyed it. It was pretty. The one time I went to Canada, unless you count going to Maine, which is basically Canada. I did go to Maine one time. Are we faster than a Sudowoodo? Debatable. Your team is stacked, Aiden. We're faster than a Sudowoodo. Never been myself. I never met any of his relatives that were from Quebec because he was older when I was born. Well, hopefully one day you get to go. I did think it was nice. Of course, that was, you know, a long time ago, but I can't imagine that it would be that much different. I've never been to Michigan. I think I've driven through the states all below Michigan, but I don't think I've ever been there. They promoted me to scientist right away! Screw Elm! He was disgruntled. He was a disgruntled employee. I'm making triple the money that I was making while working for Elm. Hey, crime does pay! That's not the lesson to learn here, but okay. Hi, Scab. Happy! Fancy running into you in this crummy dungeon. I bet the Rockets paid off Price to let them build a big spot like this underground in his city. Another job by Rocket Construction, the same fake business that built Goldenrod's radio tower. Well, I was here to see if my dad stopped by, but no dice. So now, how do I make this trip not a total loss? Pickpocket grunts? Spray paint walls? Hey, that's it. It's time to start stealing all the equipment! I like our rival very much in this game. Okay, so we found some iron. The door's closed. Happy sucks. Happy is lame. The door opened. That's so mean. The phrase mandatory capitalism break made me chuckle. Yeah, it is funny. I apologize for the ads, but they can go away if you sub or use your Prime sub. Anyway, we've got bigger plans than what we're up to here. This little pirate broadcast was nothing more than a successful test run. This man just looked so tired. Like, he just looks like... Because Giovanni's gone, he's just, like, taken everything on himself, so he just looks so exhausted. He's like, yeah, I'll wear the jumpsuit. The signal is very effective on the Gyarados here, so it should work. Damn, Murkrow better not tell you the password to the other door. Yeah, see, look, he's so tired he just ran into a desk. Somebody get this man a nap. The password is Poopy Bottom. Gosh, these guys, they're really clever. I never would have guessed that. You dirty trespasser. How rude. How dare you call me that when literally your password is Poopy Bottom? Trying to stop the signal, huh? Sure, go right ahead. We're done here now. Goldenrod is our next target. We meddled with their civil process in order to get to that radio tower built. Now the time has finally come for us to use it. Yes. What? Team Rocket is behind the radio tower. You didn't know that, Lance? You came here and you didn't know that? Yes, and we'll use it to broadcast our signal. When the signal goes on the radio airwaves, it will cause the Gyarados swarm in New Bark to destroy the town! Just try and stop us. Oh, so this is still about Elm. There were Gyarados in the little lake, river, whatever, to the east of New Bark Town. Oh, that's so funny. They stuffed a ballot box and built a radio tower and built an underground place in Mahogany City after bribing that gym leader, all so that they could destroy where Professor Elm is. I don't think he needed to go to all this trouble, man. He clearly can't take care of himself. Okay, Crobat, scary. Damn, dude, sounds like Team Rocket's willing to destroy all of New Bark Town just to get Elm to pay them back? That is totally bonkers. You're right. I have to assume they have a deeper plan. The financial incentives just don't add up. I believe they may intend to do more with that signal. They told their grunts to hijack city governments in order to build radio towers using the guise they'd be used for influence of the media to blackmail enemies and spread their agenda through the populace. But now, they want to use a proprietary evil signal to command a Gyarados attack. It makes me wonder what other Pokemon may be affected. Okay. Uh-oh, they're here. Oh hey, who are you? I don't remember anything. I slipped on the ice, hit my head, and here I am. Yep, nothing else to look into. So what can I help you with? I guess I'm the gym leader apparently, so we can battle if you really want. One thing I didn't forget is how to deep freeze little losers like you. Big recommend. I'll check it out. I also want to reread Yu Yu Hakusho because on every other Friday we just started playing Yu Yu Hakusho Tournament Tactics again. I haven't played it in like 20 years. But yeah, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. Wish I remembered he led with that. So every gym leader has 6 Pokemon. So I'm expecting to see Sneasel, Piloswine, Lapras, Cloyster, Dugong, Delibird. I think that's all of the ice Pokemon in the game except for Jinx. The SRPG? Yes. The Isogrid turn-based combat game. Oh, Gyarados. That's not an ice type, you crazy goose. You silly goose. That is not an ice type. Price. How did you know my entire team? There's only so many ice types. And see, he's not even using all ice types. There are enough for him to be using all ice types on his team. But I guess this Gyarados is more like a story Gyarados, like implicating him as being complicit with Team Rocket's shenanigans. Look at my big chonker and his 103 attack and 111 special attack. He is a defenseless baby. To be fair, ice types also kind of suck at this point. That's true. Fine, yes, we will switch. We'll get Storm something. We could probably do this whole gym with Puka and Torch, but we can use Storm. She might be part... I guess it's neutral damage to ice types, but needs a proper ice type like checks notes Sandshrew. Except Alolan, Sandshrew, and Sandslash, as wonderful as they are, with the quad weakness to fire, that wouldn't help him in this situation. Even the Alolan Ninetales wouldn't help in this situation. Cloyster. So there's the Cloyster. I'm guessing he drops Delibird because he picked up Gyarados, or maybe Jinx, I don't know. I meant to send out Puka. It's fine. Yes, the non-stab Thunder Punch. Taking out Cloyster in one hit. Amazing. Dewgong. We'll go back to Puka. What is everybody's favorite ice type? I'm partial to Glaceon. Despite the fact that it gets shafted in every game. It's always a late game Pokemon. Meaning you can't ever use it, like, from the start. Which is very sad. This is gonna be another one and done gym. Price, joke's on you. I don't even have a Delibird. I know. So it was Jinx rather than Delibird. And then I thought maybe he'd have a Lapras, but he didn't. He had the Gyarados instead. Then everything else is exactly the same. Well, the Gyarados was added. And then I don't think he normally has Sneasel. I think it's usually like 2 Dewgong and a Piloswine or something like that. Because for some reason he still only has like 3 Pokemon in normal Pokemon Crystal, even though he's the 7th gym leader or something. Here's the truth. I am faking the amnesia thing, big time. I got this new watch and a Gyarados as a bribe. Oh, exact as I predicted, yes. The Glacier Badge is very cold. I've been keeping badges in my cooler to chill beer. It actually works pretty well. So I've been a Rocket spy for a long ass time. That's why I allowed them to be here. Dang. He's a Rocket spy. Not just bribed by Team Rocket like Whitney. You can keep that badge if you keep my Team Rocket affiliation quiet. Speaking of, they should be firing up the tower soon. This guy. Happy! It's me, Aiden. I won't hold back this time. Your team is scary, bro. I'll make a ROM hack. And I'll call it Advance Wars Days of Ruin. But the trick will be, it's a Pokemon ROM hack. But all the characters are from Advance Wars. No one will ever think of it. It's true. No one will know. But it is something that I feel a lot of people are like, what do you mean? Did it just explode? You win, Happy. I should go check out Kanto next. More hair dryers for me. I'm glad I can provide something. I'm surrounded by weird people. Makes sense. It's true. It's true. I see a lot of weird people. All day, every day. Gosh, Aiden is scary. Mostly the Electabuzz. If I had Dango, I guess it wouldn't be so bad. But Electabuzz, I think, can learn Fire Punch. So if it knows Fire Punch, then that's scary. Us listening into the conversation as usual. There's a scab here. There is! Hey, Happy. What's with these rocket guys trying to destroy Kanto? Seems nefarious. I didn't think that these ninnies were capable of such an immoral plan. As the son of an evil genius, I must say that I'm impressed. Now, let's see if I can impress you! Scab challenges you! I think we named Scab because our first stream of this was the same day that I found out your tactician in Fire Emblem 7 was named Scab, courtesy of your chat. Checks out, I'm always trying to impress Happy. I don't think that's true, but, you know, I'll take it, I guess. What a respectable young man. We are slow. But it is paralyzed. There we go. It's a convoluted plan, no doubt about it. But the radio tower takeover worked, so I can't fault them too much, right? Yeah, Happy. It's starting to get real. Pretty funny to think that Team Rocket was likely planning on using the signal, even if Elm had paid them back for his gambling debts. So I guess Team Rocket's been using the Elm debt and the Gyarados story as covers, while they figured out how to create a situation where they could get Mewtwo to flip out and destroy a bunch of cities in Kanto. I just wish we knew why they wanted this. Well, that's because this kid Red decided to utterly trash on them. I am going to switch back over to using Dango instead of Stevie. Stevie just doesn't have a great moveset, which is always the challenge in using Umbreon. I love you very much, Umbreon, but this is not a game where you're particularly great. T. Yeah, let's grab Steelix again. And Kanto will be sent into oblivion! So you want a seat on the edge of oblivion? There's nothing valuable in New Barktown, as far as I know. Let's see. Do I have anything that can get rid of this paralysis? I don't. Unless the mystery does. Nope, that's for PowerPoints. I still think we'll be okay, even with him paralyzed. Ah, so you're the trainer that Elm hired as a personal protection. But it's become much larger than that now, hasn't it? I am afraid you are too late, though. As we speak, the signal broadcasts across Johto and Kanto. Soon the Gyarados will have destroyed New Barktown and Mewtwo will do the same to Kanto. And Lord Giovanni will be so proud. I don't think so. I think he's very not proud of you. Tyranitar. That's rock dark type. Champ. I forgot about Rock Slide. I'll be real. Houndoom. Yes, we will switch back to Storm. Get some leftovers. Storm being an absolute champion for Alligator, okay? Buka will definitely be faster. One-shot that guy. Alakazam is a problem. So we will Thunder it. Thunder Wave it. And then crunch it out of existence. There, we're done! We took back over the radio tower. Happy turned off the signal. That's right. Whatever! The signal may not have been on long enough to perturb the New Barktown Gyarados swarm, but Mewtwo isn't in Cerulean Cave thanks to Red. So, I know it heard. Okay. Hey, no time to celebrate. Kanto's being destroyed right now by a rogue Mewtwo. Landmarks are getting totally remodeled by Mewtwo's terrible power. So here's a Clarabelle. Take this reward. It gets you in the stinky old tower in the north part of Ecruteak. Make sure you bring plenty of balls. There's a rare Pokemon at the top, but also at the bottom. And this beast may be useful for your new objective. You must stop Mewtwo. But anyway, before you try to defeat Mewtwo, you should fight Claire in Blackthorn. She's, well, she's interesting. Quirks aside, she's the best battler in Johto, so you should test your skills against her to make sure you're ready for Kanto and ready to take on a dang Mewtwo. Well, good luck to you, Happy. Okay. TM22. And we're gonna be signing off, so we might as well sign off from this little radio station right here. Let's find somebody to go raid! I think I know where we're going, but let me double check, make sure that they're still going along.